welcome to On Stage at A.C.T. Today we're sitting down and talking to actor T.J. Martinelli, featured in the upcoming production of The God of Hell by Sam Shepard, opening November 13th. So, TJ, this is our second interview in so many months, so this should be old hat for you.
It is.
For people who aren't familiar, why don't you give me just a short little background on you?
All right, I'm from Detroit, Michigan, and just relocated to the Treasure Coast, New Year's Eve, 2014. So, been here kind of a short amount of time, but love it here. Love the weather, love the people. Basically enjoying paradise here with my dog, and we're enjoying it.
Now this is your third show.
It is. I did Rabbit Hole last spring, and then this past September/October we just did him,
which was completely well received by the audience, and congratulations on that. But concentrating on The God of Hell, without giving too much of the plot away, what can you tell me about your character and how it fits in the show?
Agent Welch is an interesting individual, very complex, quite frankly. Originally, when the director and I, Dante, sat down and talked about it, I used the term bipolar, and Dante said, no, he's got about 4 or 5 different personalities. And so that makes the part that much more challenging.
How do you place this show? It's not really a comedy, it's not really a drama. Where do you place it in style?
It is outrageous and it is exaggerated, but he's got a message. I mean, Sam Shepard, has a message in this play. Be leery of politicians who, take their job too seriously, and all of a sudden you have more of an anarchy as opposed to a democracy.
Now, this was written in 2004, so it's like 11 years old. The political statements that they're saying then, do you think they're current and then they can be applied to what we're seeing?
Well, they are. Basically what Sam Shepard is saying, it was written after 9/11 and in response to 9/11. Look, be careful. You have all these democratic rights you learn about in school, but the bottom line is, if you don't be careful and watch your politicians, you could lose that democracy that we cherish so much. So it's the same message.
So you're kind of saying that this is a political warning dressed up as a comedy?
A political warning dressed up as a political satire with dark comedy.
So it does get quite, it's got some...
It's outrageous, but the satire is exaggerated in order to make a point.
You've done your first show with Ed, your second show with Dennis,
right,
and now you got a third show you're doing with Dante. What's it like working with a new director every single time?
See, I didn't know Ed when I started, so we were getting to know each other as Rabbit Hole progressed. But I had known Dennis then from doing the work in Rabbit Hole, so I knew Dennis pretty well. I knew his work ethic, and then of course I met Dante, and he works just as hard as anyone else around here, but he's got a different style, a different philosophy, so that makes it fun, and he accepts input. What's
next up for TJ? Do you have another show planned, or a good long break?
No, not just hopefully classes. You got to hone the craft. I have nothing. I've not been cast in anything, no. But always looking to try and better yourself, and just probably take a breather over the holidays. That's for sure, because this show ends Thanksgiving weekend.
Well, I wish you a good, strong audience response, and best of luck. You can see TJ featured here in The God of Hell by Sam Shepard. It's opening on November 13th and running through the end of the month exclusively here at A.C.T. Studio Theater.